Welcome back to the Web Vulnerabilities series. In this episode, we're gonna check the HTML injection, a common vulnerability that could have serious impacts if left unchecked. Similar to Open Redirect, I consider this an initial vulnerability that could open doors to much higher impact when chained with other vulnerability classes. That's why it's important to learn HTML injection first, because it often leads to more dangerous outcomes when combined with some other issues. What is HTML injection? HTML injection happens when website doesn't properly sanitize user input, allowing attackers to inject raw HTML into the web pages. This means an attacker can manipulate pages structure and content along with other potentially serious impacts. For example, if website allows users to submit comments or feedback and it doesn't sanitize the input properly, an attacker could submit a malicious HTML snippet that's rendered as a part of the page. This could modify the layout and add links to malicious websites. The primary impact of HTML injection on its own might seem limited at first, as it mostly results in page defacement or phishing attacks. However, it can act as a gateway for more complex attacks. Now, let's take a quick look at HTML injection in the context of OWASP Top 10. Because the initial impact of HTML injection is relatively small, it's not always mentioned directly in the OWASP Top 10. However, it often serves as precursor to more dangerous vulnerabilities like cross-site scripting. But while you won't see HTML injection explicitly ranked in the OWASP Top 10, it's important to not dismiss it. HTML injection can still be an entry point to more severe attacks. Here are some vulnerabilities that can be chained with HTML injection to increase the overall impact. XSS. By injecting script tags along with HTML, you can escalate an HTML injection into full XSS attack. CSS injection. Injection CSS can manipulate the visual presentation of the website, which could lead to clickjacking or even phishing or data leakage on the website. DOM clobbering. Attackers can use HTML injection to manipulate the DOM and alter the behavior of JavaScript on the page. Prototype pollution. By injecting HTML in the environments of weak object property validation, an attacker can exploit prototype pollution vulnerabilities. Open Redirect. An attacker could inject HTML to redirect users to malicious website combined with phishing techniques, but it's basically chaining low-tier vulnerability with another low-tier vulnerability, so I don't recommend this. Session hijacking. HTML injection could be used to steal session information or tokens by manipulating forms or embedding malicious iframes. CSTI, client-side template injection. Injecting HTML into the templates rendered on the client side can lead to these vulnerabilities. Although HTML injection does not seem a huge issue by its own, it often serves as a foundation for more serious vulnerabilities. That's why it's critical to understand it and address it early on. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to check another episode on the series. See you there.